Okay, see you later.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Loud Spot. I'm your host, Sebastian, right out of Oklahoma City. Tonight, I think it's your first Monday night show, Don. We got Southern Flame.
It is.
Don McIntyre with us tonight. Woo! And then we got Dean and Matt from the band, the pop punk band, All Systems Go. What's going on, guys?
Hey, guys.
Yo, that intro music is awesome.
Yeah. I still need to make a music video for it because I think it'd be more enticing, the actual music video playing. But thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Kind of gets the mood going, I guess, huh?
Gets your energy going, yeah.
All right, so Dean plays bass, Matt plays guitar and does some singing as well, and then Devin might be joining us later. We're not sure. If he pops in, he pops in. All right. So tell me a little bit about All Systems Go. You guys are still not even 30 yet, are you?
I'm the oldest one in the band, yeah.
Yeah. Between 25 and 27-ish, that range.
Okay. And then the band started, 2016 or so?
Yeah. So I was 21 when we started the band. Although, me and Devin, and then we had two other original members when we started the band in 2016. We were in a band together back in high school. So All Systems Go is like a revival of that band, essentially.
Hold on. What? Oh my God, I disappeared.
And we can hear you.
How the heck did that happen?
We have your avatar.
That's a sick avatar.
A little bit, and that's what happens. Well, I don't know how to fix it. We might just have to do it like this. God dang it. This is horrible. See, when it's live, you never know what's going to happen.
You never know.
Oh, my God. All right. Well, okay. This is new. This is new for me. And I can't fix it unless I restart my computer. So we're just gonna go with it. All right.
We're gonna wing it.
Hey, whatever.
You can see my face.
Okay.
There's just this drawing talking to us. What the hell is this?
Well, at least Don's there. At least you can see Don's beautiful face. There you go.
Oh.
There you go. Okay. So also to go start 2016. You guys are a pop punk band, right? Which pop punk is one of those genres where not a lot of people are doing it nowadays, but the ones that are doing it tend to be a little bit more successful because they have a decent following. People that like pop punk. They freaking love pop punk, dude. So that's, So what made you decide? I'm assuming that, Matt, you're one of the original members of the band?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, did Dean join later on?
Dean joined towards the end of 2019, right before we dropped the Waiting Room EP.
Okay, so what made you decide to want to start a pop punk band?
I'm going to take this all the way back to when I was in 8th grade. Me and my friends, who were some of the original members in the band, we've always wanted to do a rock band type of thing.
Sweet backstory.
Yeah, so we back then we all listened to Warped Tour stuff, like Escape the Fate, The Devil Wears Prada, A Day to Remember. We were all really into that music, and when we were starting to learn how to play rock instruments, drums, bass, and guitar, it was just that's what we were listening to, and that's who we wanted to sound like. But I feel like a lot of because when we first tried to start a band, way back in 8th grade, I want to say it didn't really work because we weren't as good at our instruments as we are now. Obviously when we were just first starting out, you can't play sweep picking and you can't do triplet chugs or heavy stuff like that. Right. You have to build your skills first before. So, we started playing when we started our first band in high school, 10th grade, 11th grade. We started off with pop punk that we listening to too, Blink-182, Green Day, because the songs are really easy to play. So when we started writing back then, I feel like that's how we kind of got into it, because we started in terms of trying to write an actual song, that's pretty much just how it came out, and that's how we've been rolling since, essentially.
Oh, great inspiration.
By the way,
awesome. Go ahead.
I was going to say, find me a high schooler that can sweep pick, and I'll hang up my instrument right then and there.
What was that adorable little plushie you were holding up?
We have 100 of them in the house. This
Let
is
me
just
see.
a little guy, just a little dude.
How
think I have more
cute is
drums,
that?
Yeah. I just grabbed the nearest soft
It's
object. But
adorable.
Like,
So I
Pokemon.
was reading an interview that you guys did. I forgot who it was with, and someone in the band had mentioned that, you know, your 10-year reunion was coming up, and kind of felt like they weren't really, I guess, as far in life as some other people. Don't you hate that, though? I feel like it's a competition when it comes to reunions. I feel like everyone's like, look what I'm doing. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. Like, dude, shut the fuck up. You're lying.
Yeah, that's pretty much what inspired our new song, No One Does Homecoming Like Us. And I feel like now, especially with social media, it's really easy to get caught up in that sort of like competitive mindset in terms of just like life in general. It's like, I feel like you really only post like the best parts of, you know, what you're doing on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm gonna do, Don. I'm gonna let you carry. Are you logged into the actual to our StreamYard?
I am. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna log out and come back in. So I'm gonna let you carry the show for a couple minutes until I figure this out. Because I want to be able to them to see my face. You know,
I got you.
I feel so weird over here.
Go away, Sebastian. Fix your shit.
All right,
So, guys, give me a really quick rundown give me an introduction of the band. So we've got you guys. Give us an introduction to the rest of the band.
I'm Dean. I play bass. Matt plays lead guitar and he sings. We also have Devin who sings and plays rhythm guitar. In my mind, they share singing duties. Hey. And then we got Joe. Joe plays the drums. So
great.
Yeah.
What was the question? Did you have to do the band introduction?
The band introduction. Yeah, I love to know who does what, and yeah. So,
Rob, Canada Rob, I call him Canada Rob.
What's
he
up,
says
Rob?
Don's the host. Hearts and flames. All right, so when you guys filmed this video, so I got to know this. When you guys filmed the video, No One Does Homecoming Like Us, was that back at someone's old high school?
Yeah, that was our high school. We're from Delran, New Jersey, which is South Jersey, like right across the bridge from Philadelphia.
Okay.
That's like right down the street from me, essentially. So it was really easy to film, and we filmed the rest of it like in my living room.
Did you because you guys had like a bunch of people in your house, like drinking some drinky drinks and partying or whatnot. Did you make everyone get COVID tested before they came over?
I'm
Sebastian, you said a bad word.
I'm pretty sure
the C word.
I'm pretty sure everybody who came over was like already vaccinated.
Yeah,
we didn't film the video a while ago. We actually filmed it more recently than not.
Yeah, I think because when the video came out not too long ago, right?
Yeah, it was a week after the song dropped, so like October 15th, I think.
Okay. And did you guys have to get permission from the school, or did you just say like kind of like we're gonna come in here, we're gonna do what we want? So like after school hours, like you break in.
No, so we filmed the video on a Sunday, and like they make the track public anyway.
Okay, so you just went and did it.
But one thing I wanted to do, just so it wouldn't be directly tied to the school, because there's always that thing of like I don't want people to think I'm like trashing our hometown, because it's not really that type of song per se, like 100%. So like in one of the last shots, which I think is also the cover shot of the video, it's like the Delran High School sign is completely blurred out, essentially, but it's also kind of fitting of the lyrics that's going on. It's kind of like a delusion, delirious kind of like effect of the
Okay.
song.
Oh, that's kind of cool the way that worked out.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't want to don't zoom in on like the high school sign or anything. It's like it's not specifically about like our hometown. It's just like the title is, but it's more just about that feeling of like wanting to get out of your hometown.
Gotcha.
A staple of the pop punk genre, a staple theme of the genre.
You guys should have had like the school mascot come and then someone like tackle the mascot. That would have been pretty cool. That would have been pretty cool. Yeah, I would have laughed.
Or the mascot or the mascot like tackle all of us, like based on how the song sounds.
Yeah.
That would have been cool too. That would have been cool. And then you guys talking in your house drinking, and then the mascot could have came and like shut you guys down and said drinking is bad. That would also be,
right.
The school would have liked that. You know, the kids, the parents would have liked your videos.
Yeah.
So
how appropriate for high school.
how did Dean wind up joining the band? Since the band started earlier, you just get rid of your old bass player, like just tell him to fuck off. And here comes Dean.
I mean, Augie is still good buddies with us. We have a group
Good.
chat of like the band and like the two guys that were in the band, and like we just like chat like with like we're like old friends. Like it's great. So you know, we even talk with them about like stuff that we do, like how like the music video filming went. Like we send them like samples of like the tracks. So hey, they're still they're both of them are still involved in band stuff, which is cool. I like that. I first played with on the same bill as All Systems Go in the like January 2019. I was in this band called Burnmore. Burnmore's not together anymore. But we for a little bit we were trying the originals thing before we like tried the cover band thing for a little bit. So we played an original set at Sage Coffee House in Philly, and on the bill was All Systems Go and another local band called Cat in the Wall. Two great, awesome bands.
Awesome.
I remembered them forevermore. I followed them on Facebook and stuff, and at some point All Systems Go put out Garden State Skies, our first album, and I might listen to like one song, and I was like, oh, it's pretty good, and
it's all right. I'll go.
No, it was even at the time I thought it was really good for a local release. But anyways, then I see months later Matt Pezza puts a post in one of the like local music scene groups, like saying that All Systems Go is looking for a bass player, and I'm like, dude, because like this is like one of my favorite local bands, like all things considered, so I jumped on that. I messaged him like within like the hour that you made the post.
Wow. You commented on the post 4 minutes after I posted it.
And
talk about looking
status.
Man with a plan went for it.
Hey, if you don't jump on opportunity when the opportunity knocks, man, you gotta take it. Otherwise,
you might miss it.
Because what if you would have waited, another 5 minutes or so, and somebody else messaged you? So
yeah, well, about that. But no, being a gigging musician, you gotta hop on that kind of thing real quick. But no, I was like working, like learning all the songs and stuff that they wanted me to learn to like kind of like do my little like audition for the band. So I learned like 3 songs. I showed up and we did this stuff, and then come to find out I was the only bass player that had tried out for the band. So I was like, whew, so I was prepared for stiff competition, but luckily I.
So what are tryouts like, Matt? If someone's wanting to be in your band, and let's say you get rid of a member, would you like, since he was the only one that actually applied, but had he not been the only one, and he had learned all the songs, would you have still tried other people? Had other people wanted to, or were you like he's kind of in immediately? How does that work for you guys?
I'm pretty sure he either made like a dick joke or a 420 joke, and me and Devin were like sold before he even said something like that.
You make a dick joke, you're in there.
I was in the group chat by the time I left Matt's house.
That's
yeah.
So like, you guys bonded and clicked right off the bat.
We took that into account just as a general thing. Like my dad and my mom, they said like don't pick the first person, just as like a rule of thumb. If there's a lot of people who try out, just don't pick the first person and just call it that. Like make sure whoever you pick, especially if you're going to keep writing like music and songs that are personal to you and stuff, and try to like kind of go for it. Make sure the person's like pulling their weight and stuff, and make sure that they're in it to win it kind of thing. Because I feel like with how many shows we played, we've always had that kind of mentality as a band. So it's like, make sure you vibe with whoever tries out first, and then like skills aside, like obviously if they're good, but if they're good and you can vibe with them, like that, I think that's what, like, I could probably speak for Devin and Joe too, and Dean too. Like, however, whatever the future of the band looks like, that's pretty much how we roll, I'd say. Because like our original band, like we've been friends. Yes, we've been friends since high school. Like, or before then too. Like we've known each other since like 6th, 7th grade. So like that's the vibe we've always had, like as a group. And I feel like Dean definitely fits into that vibe with us now. Which, like I said, we've really lucked it. Like we really lucked out getting Dean into the band.
It's hard. I mean, it's hard. It's hard when you have a bond and a friendship with a bunch of other guys, and you bring someone new in who maybe didn't know you guys from high school. And to be able to fit in with the band, especially after you guys been a few years now with the group, it's nice to be able to find someone that fits the personalities it's a little intimidating, I'm sure, as the newest member of a band when everyone else is friends, to kind of come in and he's not sure what jokes to make and to laugh at what inside jokes he's not privy to. So good job.
Well, that's one thing I think that's great about the like the punk rock scene, the local scene. You know, unless there's like some like actual assholes out there, but like in general, most people are down to earth. Like most people are chill. Like no one's like judging you based on like what tunes you know or like what bands you listen to. Like everybody's like cool. Everybody's ready to get to know each other. You know, I come from the world of classical music, and it's not quite the same. You know, a lot of people are not really. And they don't even always realize it, but it's not as accessible, like from a personality standpoint. So
yeah, no, it's true. Let's play your song. No One Does Homecoming Like Us. It might be a little bit laggy. I'm not sure. My Wi-Fi is a little weird sometimes, but we're gonna play this. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it is. You just never know. It's whatever. It depends on just whatever it feels like doing. So let's play the song right now. Here we go.
After midnight, hoodie weather at the coldest time of the year. Lately nothing's like it used to be, and I'm realizing there's nothing left for me here. Walking in the dark, I can see my breath. 4 months, 15 above freezing. It's a ghost town here, everybody left to search the world and find the meaning. Now it's almost time to say goodbye to this part of life. There's a million other places just like this, a G-rated suburbia, but when we were all young, this town was way better, and it really felt like a whole lot. Facing change doesn't seem so scary when you feel like it's been a wasted year. When we were all young, this town was way better. Now there's really nothing left for me here. Now in the blink of an eye, it's summertime. Green grass, sunsets in an orange sky. A good view, a reminder of home, but it wouldn't be enough for me, even if it could. If I told myself I hated here, then that would be a lie. But it's almost time to say goodbye to this part of life. There's a million other places just like this, a G-rated suburbia, but when we were all young, this town was way better, and it really felt like a whole lot. Facing change doesn't seem so scary when you feel like it's been a wasted year. When we were all young, this town was way better. Now there's really nothing left for me here. There's been talks of a 10-year reunion, celebrating everyone's success, but hardly anyone's talking about it. Maybe I'm not the only one who feels like a mess. All the world didn't get me to leave yet, though it wouldn't make perfect sense. Maybe I'm just scared of the real world, learning at my own expense.
There you go. That's a cool little like sign thing. That was that made for the music video? Or was that something you guys already had?
We made it for the music video. Like I put it in like on Staples to make that like the day of, because it's like I think we need a banner or like a flag or something, because you know how bands like in those concert venues have those big flags behind them or whatever.
Yeah.
Just downsized version of that.
One of our viewers, Sharon, she made a great comment of the first 3 chords say fun, and I had to absolutely agree with that. That was great.
It sounds like you guys have fun. It's like a fun band, fun lyrics, but that's what pop punk's all about, right? Pop punk's kind of about being silly, having a good time. I like the guy with the shirt off playing the guitar or playing bass or whatever. Yeah,
that was great.
And then you got some guy in his underwear or like his pants kind of coming off.
That was also Devin.
That was also Devin. Doing the dad dance, I like to call it. Plus, you got a lot of friends. Did you know everyone that was in the crowd, or was it just kind of like, hey, come on and bring somebody with you?
So I feel like we kind of gave short notice in terms of like inviting people and stuff, but originally it was going to be more like that. But everybody that was in the video was either friends from other bands, friends from high school, people we know, like siblings and whatnot. So it was all people, all friends and family essentially.
Okay,
that's
now
fantastic.
Your Spotify says that you guys have a lot of fun on stage. And you guys have a lot of energy and kind of have just anyone ever get naked almost? What's your concerts like?
What's our concerts like? Okay, I wouldn't say any of us get naked. If there was any instance of that, I think Devin would be the closest one to.
I believe that from the video. Yeah.
No, but in terms of just like I guess stage presence, we actually asked Dean in like this audition too, are you the type of bass player that just stands there and plays, or do you like go we do like punk jumps and stuff? I've headbanged where my hat like flies off before. Like when we go on stage, we go like all out most of the time, and it's just it's just
bringing the energy.
It's just more fun, you know? And
Uh,
we've taken Devin's. This used to be a thing in our one song for more years. The drum break, like there used to be like Joe used to do like a 2-minute drum solo there. So what Devin would do is he would either order for himself a shot or for the 4 of us shots from the bar. Like he would leave the stage, go up to the bar, and then come back, and then Joe would still be soloing. We used to do that a lot too beforehand.
That's awesome. Are you guys playing a lot of shows right now in Jersey? Do you guys travel around also, or what?
So we kind of have like a system for that. So I would say as a band, we've played about like 90 shows since 2017, like late 2016, 2017. Okay. Right now, just because of like our like life, essentially, like all 4 of us are we've always pretty much been either working full time or like full time students. So it's like, right now we're only doing like 1 show a month, and then once 2022 kicks off, I think we'll probably try to do like a show or at least a weekender every single month, because like in a year that like adds up, you know.
Oh yeah.
But we've done 90 shows before. The furthest we've gone has been like West Lancaster, PA, and then North New York City. Like we've played, I don't want to say every venue, but we've played pretty much every like known venue in Jersey. We played Philly so many times before too. Because Joe was the student the most, he was in grad school, but going to grad school like 6 hours away for a while. So we would load up our show schedule in the winter time and the summertime when it would be like winter break and summer break. So there was before the pandemic, when everything shut down, in the summer we played 20 shows in 3 months or something like that. And then in the winter time, we played like 15 shows. And then the week of like Joe's spring break, we played like 2 shows, but we had to drop off of one of them because that's when everything was starting to hit. And then March 14th, 2020, with our friends in Win by 2 and Estrogens, that was the last show for like a year plus.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So tough. And you know, I think it's harder also, like if someone's in a band and there's anyone in the band that's a student going to college, especially at grad school, it's almost harder to travel, because when people have jobs, they can take their 2-week vacations, a lot of times, things like that, accumulated, time off. But when you're a student, you don't really have that privilege unless it's like, spring break or winter break.
Yeah, and that said, going forward, like I feel like we don't have the fan base yet to like obviously like tour the country and stuff, but like we can do weekenders, and like we can use like for us like who work full time and stuff, like paid time off and stuff, like every now and then to do like a 3-day like run in different places and stuff. So we just kind of keep it like whatever works for us, you know.
Right.
And
Roll with it.
Thanks, Sharon. I guess that was kind of a compliment. I never sleep. I don't sleep that. I do sleep, but I get like 6-7 hours a night. So. All right. And you guys have you guys been poached by any labels or considered getting signed to a label? Are you guys with the label, managers, booking agents, any of that?
We I mean our last last couple of singles that we recorded, we kind of how do I
spill the beans.
Like
he knows this is live right now.
You don't have to be.
And I said
No,
live. You gotta be careful what you say. So he's trying to figure out the best way to say it.
we publish everything ourselves independently thus far. But in recording the last couple singles, we went to Gradwell House in Haddon Heights, and we had a really awesome Nick Bruzzese produced it. We had some really awesome like people doing the mixing and mastering. So certainly the production is we take that to the professionals. But yeah,
that's cool. Were you gonna say something? Were you gonna add something to that, Matt?
In terms of like label stuff, no, not really. Like,
okay.
We were approached by somebody for our first album, and I'll just keep it at this. Like, we had kind of a negative experience with it. So going forward, It's like we kind of want to have full control over everything we do.
Yeah.
So you enjoy your independence.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think a lot of bands do it. It's easier to make it now on your own. With all the social media outlets and the different ways you can get your music out there. Just as long as you're in the people's, who doesn't like a good pop punk band? I mean, literally, I think everyone likes a good pop punk band. Even my dad, if I put on some pop punk, this isn't bad. He's more of a salsa guy, but he'd rather listen to pop punk than metal, I think.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the video. For sure.
Yeah, it was. Do you guys have a website?
No, just our main social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.
It's All Systems Go NJ on every social
All
media.
Systems Go NJ, yeah.
Okay, and do you guys have merchandise? Do you guys sell them online or just at shows or any at all?
We have a limited run of merch right now. Like, it's just leftover merch from previous shows. It's on our Bandcamp site, which is also like All Systems Go NJ .bandcamp.com.
Okay.
Great information to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. If anyone wants to buy their merch, or I guess you do have merchandise on there still.
Yeah.
Okay. I was listening as I was thinking of something else. So that's what happened. That's what happens. My ADD kicked in. You see what happens? Honestly, I was admiring Matt's haircut. So
yeah, right.
Hey. Good luck.
Fist bump to the baldies. Screw all you people with hair over here. We don't need you guys in our lives anymore. In fact, if you need a new bass player, a bald one. I don't play bass, but I can learn really easily.
Hey, I will say, of all the instruments to pick up, bass is not that difficult. So
I would say it's probably the easiest. Yeah, I would say. Well, I'm not good at any. Well, I'm a drummer, I guess, but when it comes to stringed instruments, let's put it like this. I would not make the cut. They would have tried you out, Dean. They would have tried. If I tried out first, they would have tried you out. And if I tried out afterwards, they still would have got you in the band. All right? All right, guys. That's really all we got for the show today. So everyone check them out. Check out their music video on YouTube on this show. Check out their other music on Spotify, Apple Music. Check out their Bandcamp.
Don't go anywhere, guys.
And maybe go buy some merch. Yeah, don't go anywhere. Stay right there. I want to thank everyone who listens to The Loud Spot. Please go to www.theloudspot.net. Also, if you would, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I know I got to say that more at the beginning of the show, not the end of the show. I'm going to work on it, I promise. I'm working on it. I'll eventually get it done. I just got to pre-write something. So
make that list you talked about.
Yeah, I got to make a statement and kind of memorize it, and I will. And also, we got a Patreon page, patreon.com/The Loud Spot. We're on Apple, Spotify, all podcasting platforms, and I guess that is all.
OnlyFans?
I'm thinking about starting one.
Hold on, let me find $1. Come on, Sebastian.
That's all I got. Thanks, everyone. Peace out. Rock on.
Much love.
There you go. All right, let's go.
This is the Loud Spot outro by nothing short of tragic.
Is this all talk with no action? No. Is this my thoughts with distraction? No. Is this what I bought that's in fashion? Or is this the loud spot with Sebastian? Does nothing short of tragic have us back again? Does everything that's good really have to end? A pin post has to pin show, so to get more episodes, make an order, this is over.
Thanks for watching our video. Don't forget to click the like and share button.
Don't forget to go to our YouTube and subscribe.
If you want to listen to our audio and pick up some cool merch, go to www.theloudspot.net. Peace out, rock on, much love.